Namaste, warm welcome everybody. My name is Hazem and I'm here with WGC on this beautiful paradise island in Thailand. And today we're bringing you a high intensity interval training yoga class, Hiit yoga. So be prepared to sweat and to really work your cardiovascular system and release stress and strengthen the body and strengthen the mind. And we're going to try to remain present or go into presence after each intense exercise while we're resting. And we rest in a yoga asana for recovery and rejuvenation, ready to start again shortly after. So we take short rests, approximately 30 seconds. And during the intensity part, we really go all out from 1 minute, between 1 minute and 3 minutes. Okay. So that said, let's begin just sitting in a comfortable seated position before we warm up our body, preparing it to go under the intense exercises. Close your eyes and relax into your body, settling into a comfortable seated position, any seated position. You can place your legs in any comfortable way. And just enter into the present moment. Deeply connect with the warmth of the body, the weight of the body. The rhythm of the body with the breath, the expansion and contraction of the body. Start to calm down the mind, calm down the body. It's important during the rest phases that we really get the maximum relaxation, recuperation, ready to start again. And we'll begin the practice by saying Om 3 times. Try to remain present throughout the entire length of the vibration, the sound as you say it. It's a vibration coming from the lower parts of the body to the crown of the head. Let's take our arms out by the sides, spread our fingers. Relax your shoulders, press firmly on the sitting bones, grow your spine. So tailbone and sitting bones are going down, crown of the head going up. Inhale, deep breath. Breathe into your back, lift the back ribs up. Deep breath in and join the hands together. Start to tense the biceps. Exhale, coming down, squeeze your core. Place your hands in the center, Anjali Mudra, and feel the power building up in your body, in your hands and your core. Take a deep breath in, and we'll say Om, a powerful Om 3 times. Om. And once again, deep breath in. Letting go of all knowledge, just entering totally into this moment as if you were just born in this moment, totally resetting into your natural vibration. Take your arms wide, open the chest. Lift the chest up, press down on the sitting bones. Inhale, deep breath. Lift the back ribs up. Use this Ujjayi breath, making the sound of the sea in the throat. Squeeze the core as you come down. You can do with your mouth closed. I'm just exaggerating. Deep breath in, keep breathing in, lifting the arms all the way up. Press your sitting bones. Breathe into your back and lift the back ribs up. Lift the chest. Exhale, squeeze the core. One more deep inhale. Expand the abdomen, then the ribs, then the collarbones, then the back ribs. Lift them up. All the way up, and exhale, going to the right side. Dropping your right forearm down, an elbow, open your left shoulder, stretching, and then drop your left hand onto your right knee. Inhale, grow the spine, grow your arms, spread your fingers. Exhale, going to the left side. Inhale, coming up, stretching up, twist, place your right hand behind you, plant it down. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, take your shoulder back. Inhale, lengthen up. Don't push too hard, just warming up the spine. You can also loosen up a little bit. And exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Release the left hand. Lift the hips up. Open the chest. Oh, great. Push the solar plexus out. Better. Push the chest out. Open the throat. And exhale, place the bottom down. Interlace the fingers. Squeeze the shoulders together. If you can, join your palms together if that's available for you. Otherwise, keep them apart. Lift up. Lift your belly in and up. Call that Ujjana Bandha, in under the ribs. As you come down, hinging from the hips. Bring your head down, lifting your arms up. Take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale, coming all the way up, press your knuckles. Lifting your chest up. And exhale, release, lift your arms all the way up. Breathing in, you can change the position of your legs. If they're in one way, you can take them so that the right leg is under the left, vice versa. And we're going to exhale, going to the left side. Keep your right knee down, dropping your left hand, forearm, elbow, open your shoulder on the right side and stretch. Press down your right knee. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, dropping your right hand. Inhale. Lifting your left hand up and stretching to the right side. And inhale, twisting. Place your left hand down. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Breathe into the ribs. You can loosen up a little bit. And then exhale, twist a little deeper. One more deep inhale. And exhale, twisting. Releasing your right hand. Place on the ground behind you. Open the chest. Lift the heart up. Inhale, press the hips forward. Lift the pelvic floor. Open the throat. Exhale, placing the bottom down. Interlace the fingers, come down. Stay for 3 breaths. Keep lifting the arms up. And inhale, coming back. Press the knuckles, lift the chest. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release the hands back to center. Uncrossing the legs, coming onto all fours. And just learn to articulate the spine and warm up the spine in the cat-cow position. For this, coming into this neutral tabletop position, and we inhale, lifting the tailbone up and then lifting the head, arching the spine, feet are hip width apart, press firmly down on the hands, exhale, rounding the spine, and inhale, start to flow, lifting up, arching, exhale, squeeze the core, start to engage the transverse abdominals, just help to protect the core, this abdominal wall. Keep the core engaged as you inhale up, and we'll do 4 more. Trying to bring the head and the pubic bone towards each other. Last one, inhale and exhale. Tucking the toes under, bending the knees, lift the tailbone high up, lift the hips up, preparing for downward facing dog. Spreading your fingers, press the heels down and start to bend one knee at a time, warming up the legs, the back of the legs. Taking the shoulders back, pressing into the ground with the hands and lengthening the spine. In downward dog we want to lengthen the spine, so try and grow your tailbone away from your crown of your head, making the tailbone the peak of the mountain, and moving your legs. You can twist side to side with the knees. Keep the core engaged a little bit. Ujjana Bandha. And then relaxing, press forward, press down both heels. You can nod the head like yes, and then shaking the head like no. We're just about to exit from downward dog. Last few moments. Just loosening up the jaw, the eyes, the neck, and then release. Press the knees down, the chest and the chin. Bottom up, shoulders back, and inhale. Coming into our first Cobra Bhujangasana. We're doing quite a few, either Bhujangasana or upward dog, which I'll demonstrate in a moment. Exhale, place your chest down. Inhale, try and lift up without using the hands. Keep lifting up. Press firmly down on your thighs. Lift up the chest, take your shoulders back. It's all in the thighs and the hips. And trying to lift the back up. And exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Place the hands on the ground under the shoulders, elbows glued to the ribs. Lift up into Cobra Bhujangasana. Lift your chest up. Lift the crown of the head up and press the hips and the thighs firmly down on the ground. Compressing the lumbar spine slightly. Taking in a deep inhale. And when we're going to decompress, release the energy in the lumbar spine and the lower spine into downward dog, pushing the ground. Give me 3 breaths. Using Ujjayi breath. Taking in deep inhale. Exhale. That victorious breath, Ujjayi breath. And inhale into plank position, strong core. Get your form correct. Press your feet in the ground, glutes are engaged. We're not hanging on the lower back, so keep a straight line in the spine. Strong core, push the ground, strong stomach, strong abs. And we come down to low plank, nice and slowly. Tuck the feet under. Press the hands, lift the chest, take the shoulders back, keep pushing down on the hands and taking the shoulders back, Try and pull away from the feet as you inhale. And exhale, release. Resting in child's pose for a moment. Get your maximum restoration. Just let go of the mind, of the body, and go into total stillness, presence, totally in the now, connecting deep inside, beyond the veils of the ego. Inhale, coming back. Take the hands, we're just going to warm up the wrists a bit more because it's going to be quite lots of downward facing dogs. Take the hands, point them towards your body, press them down, stretching the wrists and the forearms. You can also take the shoulders back, lift the chest, lift the crown of the head, and perform 3 lion breaths here to really clear the mind and clear the vision. Opening the mouth, looking up at the center of the eyebrows, sticking the tongue out, take a deep breath in. Lion's breath, keep your eyes fixed on the center of the eyebrows. One more deep breath. And one more. Releasing the wrists, you can circle them out. Place the back of the hands on the ground. Start to scrunch the fingers. And release. Take the hands outside, press them for a moment. Taking 3 breaths. Try and keep your integrity of your spine, lift the chest. And then place the fingers pointing towards each other like this. And one more deep breath in. And exhale, release and circle out the wrists. Inhale, open the chest. Breathe into the back. Exhale. Squeeze the core in. Inhale. Breathe into the back. Exhale. Squeeze the core. One more inhale. And this time placing the hands on the ground, tucking the toes under and pushing into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Look up. Bend the knees. Exhale. Hold, jump to the front. Inhale halfway, lengthen the spine, stretch the tailbone away from the crown of the head. And exhale, you can bend your knees, place your stomach on your thighs, rest your head down. Place one short hand on each elbow. Keep your weight on the front of the feet together or hip width apart. You can sway a little bit side to side. And then release the hands down. Press down on the feet as you rise up. Squeeze the glutes, spread your fingers wide, shoulders open, chest open. Keep pressing down on the feet and raise your arms all the way up. Stretching up, join the hands together, look at the thumbs, press the hips forward, lift the pelvic floor up, press the feet down, really root them into the ground. And take yourself back to neutral. Inhale up, go to the right side as you exhale, taking your hips to the left. Inhale, keep the legs strong. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, go in the opposite direction. Inhaling all the way up. Squeeze the belly in and up. Interlace the fingers, reach high up, come onto the toes. strong feet, and exhale, coming down, join the hands together into Samastiti. Preparing for the high intensity. Just take a moment to relax, release your toes and your feet. You can shake out the legs, shake out the arms, shake out the spine. Just loosening up totally, preparing. We'll begin with some very fast sun salutations for approximately 3 minutes. Just set my timer and we'll begin. So inhale, hands together, all the way up, leaning back. Exhale, folding down. Just place your hands under, squeeze your core. Inhale into plank, strong, coming down, low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Looking up, bend the knees, jump forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, down. Inhale, rise up. Leaning back and back to center. Inhale, up. Hips forward, lean back. Exhale, down. Halfway up. Bend the knees, jump back. Strong core, strong feet. Come down, low plank. Upward dog or cobra and downward facing dog. Looking up, bend the knees. Come to the front. Halfway up. Coming down. Inhale, up. Leaning back. Exhale. Coming down. Halfway up. Bend the knees. Coming back. Low plank. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Look up. Bend the knees. Keep your core engaged. Come to the front. Halfway. Coming down. Inhale. Rise up. Leaning back. Exhale. Coming down. Halfway up. Bend the knees. Coming back. Strong core. Down. Up. Downward dog. Do as many as you can. Coming down. Inhale up. Leaning back. Exhale. Halfway. Try and engage your core. Down. Keep the core engaged. Up. Down. To the front. Halfway. Down. And up. Leaning back. Back to center. Up. Down. Try and do as many as you can in your own pace. Just keep going. If you need to slow down, you can. Remember to breathe in each posture. As you come up, you're breathing in. As you go down, exhaling. Strong core at all times. Challenge yourself, go beyond your limitations. Just develop that strong mind. If you need to rest for a moment, take a couple of breaths and come back and rejoin. Use the full length of the breath. Try and breathe into the body, send that prana, that breath, that life force into each cell in the body. The core getting stronger in each moment. Keep going. 30 seconds left. It's important when we're folding down to keep the core really engaged. In and up. Call it Ujjayana Bandha. Placing the belly under the ribs, the abdomen under the ribs. And last breath in when you come up, staying up, raising your arms up in Talasana, palm tree pose, or Urdhva Hastasana we call it. Hands up to the sky, keep up. We're just going to take a rest here, staying in this strong posture. Make your feet about hip width apart. Press the toes down. You can spread the toes, press them down. Strong inner thighs keep growing up from the tips of the fingers. Just taking a short rest. Breathe and lengthen. And join the hands together, coming down. For the next set, we come into this tree position, taking the right foot above the left knee. Balancing. We inhale, lifting the arms up. Take the right foot back into this high lunge position, bending your left knee, your left thigh parallel to the ground, lifting up, and inhale, taking your leg up, coming back into tree. Try to avoid putting it on the knee joint, so if you need to go below the knee you can, or above the knee. Also feel free to use your hand. So exhaling, coming into this high lunge, inhale, exhale, and we'll do about 1.5 minutes. Keep going, inhaling up. You have to use the breath. Exhaling, high lunge. Press the feet away from each other. Inhale, exhale. Make sure you bend that left thigh parallel to the ground to really activate the quad muscles. Stabilize your feet. I'm working on sand, so it's a bit more challenging. Lifting, get the maximum breath. Just really starting to work these thigh muscles. And keep your concentration, your balance. Lift the pelvic floor up. Think about your form. Move carefully. But repetitively, without taking any break in between. Keep going. 10 more seconds. And finally staying up in tree. Squeeze your legs together, so squeeze the thigh towards the foot and the foot to the thigh. Widen your knee as wide as your hip. Your drishti, your focus point, look at one point on the floor that doesn't move. Squeeze, engage your core. Lift the belly in and up. Open your shoulders. Just resting here for about 30 seconds. Keep pressing your left foot down. Focus. And release, taking your hands in the center, release your feet down. And you can really shake out your left leg. Preparing for the other side now. Inhaling, taking your left foot up. Squeeze your belly in, engage your core, protect the spine. Take the hands in the center, inhaling up. Keep pressing the right foot down and beginning for 1.5 minutes. Inhale, tree, exhale, high lunge. You can keep your arms up for more challenging if it's available for you, or keep them in the center, or raise them up and down. Make sure you get that thigh parallel to the ground. Keep your stability, your feet strong. Keep your focus, your presence, precision, that length with the breath. Keep going. 30 seconds remain. And last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Resting up, come up into tree Vrikshasana. Really become the tree. Press firmly down in your roots, the feet. Make your legs strong by pushing your right thigh towards your left foot. Engaging your right glute. Finding that strong focus point, the drishti. It's going to keep you upright. Keep raising your arms up. 20 seconds remaining, resting, relaxing your lungs, your mouth. Remember to breathe deep and soft. Slow down the breath. And exhale, release. Place the hands in the center. You can shake out your right leg. For the next, we'll come into Malasana. This Yogic Squat, so we take our feet, jump our feet wide, wider than your short edge of your mat. Stretching the arms up. And as we exhale, we squat down. Take your time coming down, widening the hips, widening the knees, stretching the groin. And we inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming down. Inhaling, coming up. Take Malasana, this Yogic Squat. So our feet are wider than about hip width apart, wider than hip width. Take your hands in the center. We're going to keep an open heart, so shoulders back. Inhaling, lifting the arms up. And as we exhale, we squat down, taking slowly coming down, widening the knees. Lift the crown of the head up and bring the tailbone down, so they're going in opposite directions. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, coming up, and keep going for about 3 minutes. Use that breath. Invigorating the body. Releasing tension with the breath and squatting down. Inhale. Exhale. Try and keep that length in the chest and the crown of the head. Keep going. Inhaling up, slowly exhaling down. Keep your form. Keep your core engaged, that lengthen the spine. Keep going, breathing in. Last 10 seconds. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and exhale. Slowly come down for the last one. Just resting in Malasana, widening your knees. Finding that resting point, that stillness, lifting the crown of the head up, opening that chest, keep your heart open, relax your toes. And releasing the hands onto the ground. Bring your feet back into plank, strong core. Holding plank for 30 seconds. Pressing your hands down, shoulders back. Press your feet. This is this plank position, pressing your hands down, shoulders over the wrists. Your legs and your core are very active. Think of your core coming from the toes all the way up to your abdomen. Keep your neck straight and lengthening, staying for 30 seconds. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slowly go down into this low plank, coming down, coming down, coming down. Press the top of the feet on the ground and rise up, opening your chest. Press your hands firmly down. Come up to the top of the feet and stretch up. Lift the knees off the ground, upward facing dog. And exhale, releasing into child's pose for a moment. Inhale, coming back onto all fours, then tuck the feet under, coming into plank once again, strong core, 30 seconds. Push the hands into the ground. 20 seconds remain. Keep the legs strong. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. Feel that power. 6, 5. Make your core strong. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees down and your chest and your chin down. Press your hips. Breathe into Cobra. Taking your shoulders back, pressing your thighs down. Lifting the chest up. Staying for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep lifting the chest. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relaxing down into child's pose, resting down. And stay there for 30 seconds. Relaxing your eyes, relaxing your jaw. Inhale, coming back. This time we interlace the fingers, preparing for our last plank. Press the toes into the ground and firmly press your hands into the ground, staying here for another 30 seconds. Strong core. Stretching the neck, strong feet, breathing. Twenty seconds remain. Ten, 9, 8, 7, strong core. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push your hands, squeeze the core, then bring the hips down. Spread your fingers, coming into the Sphinx position. Relax your hips, relax your feet, relax your arms. Breathing softly, 30 seconds rest. Relax the area of the bladder where our fear response in the body is located. Relaxing the subtle energy channels that run through the bladder area. And sitting onto our knees, walk your hands in front, bring the chest down, bring the chin down for one back stretch, and then inhale, taking the hands under the shoulders, tuck the feet, going into downward dog, inhaling into plank, strong core, coming into downward dog, and keep going, inhaling into plank, exhaling downward dog, inhaling plank, exhaling downward dog. Keep your form, keep lifting, lengthening the spine in downward dog. Strengthening the shoulders. Keep going, inhaling into plank and exhaling downward dog. About another minute remains. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time when we rest, we widen the knees into this frog position, widening the knees, bring the hips down. Place one hand on top of the other and just resting, spreading the feet wide, keep your hips back, stretching the groin, 30 seconds. And taking your hands under your shoulders, coming back into downward facing dog, lengthen the spine. This time we inhale, coming into plank, come down, low plank, push, downward dog, inhale, plank, low plank, downward dog, inhale, come low plank, downward dog, push into downward dog, inhale, exhale, low plank, push, downward dog. And you do this one for a minute, coming down, push, take an exhale in downward dog and inhale into plank, exhale, low plank, inhale, downward dog, exhale, inhale, plank, exhale, low plank, inhale, downward dog, exhale, inhale into plank, exhale, low plank, inhale, downward dog, exhale, inhale, 10 seconds. And resting down, back into child's pose. Just waiting 30 seconds, relaxing eyes, awareness on the center of the eyebrows, the third eye. And just let the body totally go. And we'll inhale, slide the nose and the chest close to the ground, lifting up into Cobra. Place the stomach down and the chest. Widen the arms into a T shape. And inhale, lifting the arms and the legs, engaging the back. Exhale. And we'll do for a minute this Shalabhasana variation locust. Lifting the arms and the legs as high as you can, exhaling down. It's going to feel so good after exhaling. Lifting up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And go at your own pace. Keep going. About 40 seconds left. And re-strengthen that posture and that back. Starting to feel amazing after. Breathe that air, that prana, that vital life force into the back, into the spine. Lift as high as you can. Last one, lifting up. And exhale, release. Place one hand on top of the other and rest the center of the eyebrows down onto the third eye. Just taking maximum rest. And taking the hands under the shoulders, lift up to downward dog, push, lengthen the spine. Inhale into plank. We're going to come into side plank, lifting the left arm. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, other side. And keep going. Doing for a minute. Keep your core engaged. Right, all the way up, lifting your arm up. You can make it more difficult by lifting your leg up as well, your left leg when you're on the right side. And coming down. Keep the core engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Final side. Dropping your knees down, coming into the puppy stretch, walking the hands forward, bring the head, the chin down in the chest. Relaxing, allowing the heart to go down to the earth, pushing the ground with the hands. And this next one's quite challenging. We come into plank, inhaling strong legs. Exhale, low plank, tuck the toes under. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, low chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward dog, and we'll do this for about a minute. It's really going to work the upper body. Last 30 seconds. You could also do Cobra if it's too challenging to do upward dog. Just come onto your knees and lift up. Last one. Make it count. And exhale, release. Let's widen the arms into a T shape and roll onto the right side, opening your left hip. Just recovering in this position, opening the chest. Almost there, just one more. And we're done. Allow the breath to return to its natural state. And about 15 seconds on the other side, just getting maximum restoration. Keep your left arm parallel with your shoulder, in line with the shoulder. So we've worked the upper body, the core and the legs, and the back. And we'll finish a little bit more core. Coming into downwards facing dog, push the ground, lengthen the spine, lifting your right leg up, taking your right knee to your right elbow, strong core, inhaling up, bring towards your chin. Inhaling up, exhale to the left elbow. You can also straighten your leg if you like. Inhaling back to knee to elbow, knee to elbow, knee to chin. Keep the core engaged. Knee to the left side. Inhaling back up, elbow, back, chin, back, other elbow, back. Keep the core engaged. Back, chin, back, knee, back, elbow, chin, other elbow. We'll do 3 more sets. Elbow, knee to chin, knee to other elbow. Inhale back, elbow, chin, other elbow, elbow, chin, and other elbow, lifting back, and this time taking your right foot to your left hand, and we'll rest in pigeon, one-legged pigeon, ekapada, kapotasana. Lift your chest up, shoulders back, and we can rest. Try and keep your hips square, straight. Bringing your pelvis down to the ground. You can use a cushion under your hip if you need, under your right hip. Staying lifted, or we can take a deeper rest, just sinking down to the ground. Center your weight onto your hips. Just getting that rest. Inhale, come up, walking your hand. Let's do a nice little flow, lifting your left leg over your right, Just for Ardha Matsyendrasana, half Lord of the Fishes pose. Inhale, lengthen up your arms and take your left arm behind, twisting, taking your right elbow onto your left knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lift the belly in and up, and exhale, pressing the sitting bones down, like a little twist just to really rejuvenate the spine, helping release old stuck energy and stiffness. One more inhale, exhale, release, taking your right hand back, taking your left leg back, press your hands under, lifting your right leg, open up your hip, and if it's available to you, we can also come into this wild thing, opening the chest, pressing the hips forward, and exhale, taking your hands down, coming into downward facing dog. Push the ground, Adho Mukha Svanasana, lengthen your spine, and we'll do the other side, inhaling, lifting left leg, squeeze the core, and begin. Elbow, chin, and other elbow. Use the breath, exhaling, to come towards your limbs in the front. Inhaling to extend your foot, your leg backwards. Working the upper body and the core. Stabilize the body with the core, with the transverse abdominals, and keep them engaged and in towards the spine. Last 3. And last one. Make it count. Lifting your left leg up and then go into pigeon, left foot towards the right hand, walking your right leg back. Try and bring your hips square onto the ground with the pelvis, lifting the chest up. Take a deep breath in, like a proud pigeon, puffing its chest up. And exhale, you can release, coming down and resting for about 30 seconds. Try and really relax into the body, feel nice in your own skin, sink into the warmth of the body and just nourish the body in this posture, relaxing to the hips. Send the breath where you feel tension and make any adjustments you need. Should be a nice restoring pose. And inhale, coming up, lifting your right leg over and around. Lift your arms up, press your sitting bones down, lengthen, exhale, keep your core engaged as you twist. Inhale, lengthening, exhale, twisting. And inhale, release, taking your right leg back. Tuck your toe under, push up, 3-legged dog. You can open up your hip, and if you like, come into Wild Thing, pushing the ground, opening the chest, taking a deep breath, and exhale, coming back, bending the knees, squeezing the core in, and jump to the front of the mat, bringing the bottom down, coming into just for a moment, strong core. Stay there for about 30 seconds. Strong core. Stretching the legs. Preparing for Shavasana. Final rest. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, stretching the arms and the feet, taking in deep breaths, lengthening, stretching the legs, stretching the arms. Breathe, lifting the back ribs up. Expand your abdomen, expand your ribs, expand the chest. Exhale, sinking the abdomen in towards the spine. One more deep breath, expand the abdomen, the ribs, the chest, the collarbones, the back ribs, breathing into the back. And exhale, release, taking the hands down by the sides, spreading the fingers, widen the legs as wide as you like. Allow everything to soften down. Just resting, letting go, doing nothing, being nothing, thinking nothing. Just allow the body to sink deep into the earth. Stay connected with the physical body, relaxing each and every cell from the toes up to the crown of the head. Feeling the aliveness of the body. Relax the fingers, the eyes, the jaw, the tongue. Relax the area of the hips and the pelvic floor, the toes. Relax the throat and the chest. Relax the soles of the feet and the abdomen. And just stay with the rising and falling of the abdomen as you take deep breaths. And slowly start to open and close your hands and move your feet, waking up the wrists and the ankles. Take a deep breath in, stretching your arms above the head, taking that deep 4 parts breath from the stomach, the abdomen, to the ribs, to the chest and collarbones. Lifting the back ribs up, and exhale, hugging the knees. and rolling to the right side of the body. To a comfortable seated position to close the practice. Take your arms down by the sides, spread the fingers and lift up. Taking a deep breath in, join the hands and come down into Anjali Mudra. Rest back into the body, rest into presence, into awareness. And we close the practice by saying Om 3 times. Let's take a deep inhale, lifting the back ribs, and exhale saying Om. Om. And once again and again, staying present throughout the entire sound. Deep inhale. Om. And once again, deep breath. And rubbing the hands together, making some warmth. Place the hands over the closed eyes, absorbing the warmth into the eyes, and rest the hands down the face, caressing the sides of the jaw to the chin. Place one hand on each shoulder, inhale. And exhale, release softly down to the fingers, brushing the hands. Place the thumbs under the armpits. Lengthen with the breath, lift the spine up. And exhale, resting the hands lightly down, all the way down the sides of the body, to the legs, to the feet and the toes. And release. Thank you everybody for joining in this high intensity interval training yoga. I hope you found it beneficial. My name is Hazem. I was here with WGC. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more of these yoga videos. Wish you a pleasant day. Namaste. It's a bit